fellow Canadian helping me out to find a few unicorns in my fragrance journey. Seems fitting, doesn't it, that a Canadian would help me out? If you don't know who it is by the shirt, forget about it. You need to subscribe. What's going on, fragrance family? Hopefully you're all smelling well. Welcome to another video on the Robes 08 channel. Today is about a purchase that I did with a fragrance reviewer. Might as well give you guys my experience, what I got from him. I got a sweet t-shirt. Thank you, James. But there are rare opportunities in this fragrance game that you find a unicorn of a scent. And what I mean by a unicorn, you guys know what a unicorn is. It's something that doesn't exist. It's hard to find fragrances. They can be discontinued or not. Most likely they're discontinued. And these are fragrances that every time they just, I don't know, you're on an eBay auction and it just slips or something like that. And that is part of the journey. You know, a true frag head knows what I'm talking about. You know, you're not going to spend $300 on a fragrance that you feel is going to be about $100, $150. You're not going to go that extra mile to get it, but it's part of that. I guess for me, it's a part of it. And some of these fragrances that are discontinued that I really want to get my nose on, sometimes they just fall into my lap. And this is one of those rare occasions where those fragrances, not only one, but two unicorns come into play in this transaction right here. And that's when I jumped at that opportunity. When I saw one and then we had a discussion and then he offered me a second, I'm just like, yeah, buddy. So let's take a look at it. First and foremost, if you don't know who I'm talking about, the fellow reviewer, James from the J-Royl channel on YouTube. Link is down below. I'm going to put it in my description. He's currently at 6,600 subscribers, give or take, during this shoot today. And technically, as far as his content goes, he should be more than double that. He has excellent content, well produced, and that's one thing that he prides himself in, and he does an excellent job. Like, I can't even hold a candle to his production level. And not only that, but he has a great nose, and that goes hand in hand. If you got some great production, you got a great nose, it works well. And I absolutely love his work. And I'm not just saying that because he gave me a sweet deal on a unicorn of a fragrance. But he doesn't even know I'm shooting this video, by the way. So let's try. I don't think I have this kind of power in the fragrance community, but let's try to get him at 7,000 subscribers. I don't think we can do it, but never know with my fellow audience. You guys, if you love good content, this guy has some great content. Not as lengthy as my stuff, but really, if we can get him to 6,700 subscribers, I'd be happy. So pepper his channel, subscribe, throw my Robes 08 name all over his channel. I'd love to see that. I want to see his face if we can get his subscriber count just skyrocketing. So I'd really appreciate that from my subscriber base because it's well deserved. He's one of those that puts his work into the product. So his link is down below. Go subscribe. Go do something. go do something over there. While you're there, you can also check out his Facebook group. This is where I got these fragrances, is in his Facebook group. I believe it's named J-Royl. So very easy. So go search that on Facebook if you have a Facebook account. So what's the story behind this? Before I start delving into the fragrance that I got, I believe he posted on his Facebook group. It was actually on his Facebook group. He posted multiple bottles for sale, and that's when I saw it. That gold bottle glistening in the limelight. She was beautiful. And I looked at the price, and I don't even remember what I paid him for it. I think it was under 100. I might be wrong. And it was a great price because usually this fragrance right here goes around 150 to 200. And I am, again, it's used. He used some. It's not a brand new in box, but I've always kind of held out on this fragrance because 150 was kind of my threshold for this one, and I was kind of looking for either a split or something like this to get it for under 100. So this is a discontinued Tom Ford fragrance that I'm talking about. If you don't even know, I've already mentioned a gold bottle. So if you don't know yet, almost dropped it. That's not good. Great start. It's this one right here, Sahara Noir. Sahara Noir is absolutely, I remember smelling this in duty free years ago, and it's obviously a woman's release, but definitely nothing womanly about this fragrance. A woman wearing this would be absolutely gorgeous. By the way, I love darker scents on women, but anyway. So this is one of those unicorns that was discontinued by Tom Ford. I always wanted to get a bottle. Nobody has a bottle of this, or if they do, they're asking for an arm and a leg. So I'm gonna give you a test on paper, like I sometimes do with these unboxing pseudo things. And then what I'll do is I'll do a first impression on my skin, like I usually do with my new fragrances that I purchase. So I'll give you a little treat on paper, I guess, with Sahara Noir, and let you know about it. I shouldn't have done 2 sprays because I don't want to waste that much of this juice. So beautiful, and this is why I was searching this fragrance. It just has that Tom Ford darkness to the fragrance. It pulls a little bit of Amber Absolute. I know it's known for incense, but that ambery balsamic feel to the fragrance. It has, of course, that smokiness that you're gonna think about church because of the incense, but it's more than that. The amber in here, the ambery balsamic qualities in this fragrance is absolutely mwah. It's warm, it's spicy, it's dry, it's got some smoke, it's got some woody tones in here, complexities through the roof. One of the best straightforward scents from the house of Tom Ford. Simply gorgeous, gorgeous scent. I'm a little upset that this thing got discontinued, but I'm very, very happy that I got this in my collection now, thanks to James. Now, next, while we were discussing the transaction, and I'm like, you know, I'm buying this thing, James, don't worry about it. Here we go. Here's the money, blah, 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 and all this. And we're talking about fragrances and all that, as fragrance heads do. I don't know how it happened, but we were talking about M7 Fresh, and I was pleading, and I was like, come on, buddy, give me that bottle. Let's get 2 unicorns in one here. And he didn't want to let go of the bottle, and obviously I understand him, because that is another unicorn. That is something, M7 Fresh is something that I've been looking around for, but I have a threshold. I have like around 150 Canadian that I'm going to be paying for M7 Fresh. I'm not going to go nuts and spend $300 on M7 Fresh. That's not the way. I'd rather be patient and see if there's a partial out there or something like that. Either way, we were talking about M7 Fresh. Nobody does. And I was trying to throw money at the problem here. I'm like, James, come on, take it. But James was gracious enough to actually make me a little sample of it, because I've never smelt it. I just want it. I don't care what it smells like, but now at least I'll make an educated purchase when I do, because it's going to be a costly one, I think. And this is at no cost. I got a free t-shirt out of the deal too, but still, I was like, holy shit, nice, thanks. And so I got a little bit, you know, this is just enough for me to just smell it. I'll spray it on paper here, and I'll do a samples, because this will be enough for, I'm assuming, maybe 3 wearings, 2 wearings, give or take. Obviously, it might actually be good for fall, because it does have, of course, the original M7 in it. I don't know how fresh it's gonna get. So let's sniff this one again. I'll put it on paper, and then I'll do a proper samples on my channel for all you guys on my skin, and let you guys know about it. But let's sniff out M7 Fresh. Like 2 unicorns in one video, guys. So there you go, 2 sprays again. I'm wasting sprays. And let's smell it. Let's see how this smells like. Oh, it's got that M7 DNA. Fresher though. Exactly what I would expect from an M7 Fresh. It smells exactly like M7. It's got that M7 DNA throughout, but it's fresher, it's lighter, it's got some citrus up top, some ginger here. It's got that medicinal M7 oud-like feel to the fragrance, but it has some brightness and some freshness to it that blends really well with the oud. And oud works well with citruses and fruity notes, I feel, up top. I really want more fruity ouds and citrus-like ouds. They work well. They don't get utilized that much, but I need a bottle of this and I need it now. Yeah, that's beautiful. Like on paper, that's absolutely gorgeous. So again, thank you so much, James. I know you'll watch this sometime, someday. I hope. I'll send you the link, but thank you so much for getting me a unicorn and letting me smell another one. So now I know that I absolutely need it in my collection. So again, I know it was a sale and it was more business than anything, but again, he wasn't doing me any favors, but at the same time he did. He gave me M7 fresh, free t-shirt. Why not? Let's go. So again, if you haven't heard of this reviewer or you'd like to go check it out, please, the link is down below. And again, this is a great part of this fragrance community. I absolutely love it. So again, thank you so much, James. I really, really, really appreciate getting Sahara Noir from you. Thank you so much. Have a good one, guys. See you on the next one.